the Down to Earth News, D2E News. Um, and please subscribe, and follow, comment, whatever, all that good stuff. Now, big news, we got a new pope. A new pope because the last one, passed away. It was on Easter long weekend, right? He passed away. I don't even, I'm not going to be, I'll be honest, I never really followed it, this whole Catholic Roman thing too much. I know about it, but I never really follow it. But he passed away. The last pope just passed away, and they elected a new pope in 2025. A new pope is here, and he's American, right? His name is Robert Prevost, right? Background Italian and Spanish. That's what they're saying. A new pope is elected because the other pope, what we had before, I think it was Pope Francis, he passed away on Easter long weekend. So we got a new pope, and this is what's different. He's born in America, so it's American pope, the first American pope. It's such a coincidence that at this time we got this president, Trump, who mentioned not too long ago he wants to be the Pope, the first Pope, right? I don't know if it's like he kind of saw this coming, but he was jokingly talking about that. He wants to be the first Pope of America. Now you got a Pope who's American. Robert Prevost, I don't really know how old he is, but he's not young, right? So he's from Chicago. That's why I'm hearing he's from Chicago. And he's been in this whole thing with whatever, if you want to call it priesthood or the Roman Catholic Church for a long time. So this guy doesn't even live in America. I think he lives in Peru or something like that for a long time. But he's an American Pope. So that's what's the big news. American Pope, the first one in history. So this is going to stir up some things. Conspiracy theories, of course, they're probably going on right now. It's just, kind of crazy because the times you got an American Pope who represents a big part of the world's religion, Catholics, dealing with Christ, and this is American. People might not look on it like that, but because it's American, it's very important, especially what's going on with America, with the president. So now the president, Trump, I want to see how he uses this now. How is he going to use this, knowing this news that the Pope, who is American too, is he going to now, like try to incorporate more of the Catholic belief in the system, the government system? Is he going to try to bring that on? Maybe Trump might bring that on now that there's a American Pope. Now that there's an American Pope, he's gonna maybe talk about some God stuff more. You're gonna see something like that. Trump's gonna start talking about some God stuff because there's an American Pope. This American Pope is like a Pope. Period. Is international. It's all around the world. Everybody looks at that Pope as somebody high in regard to being spiritual or closest to God, right? So now you have somebody who's from America, the country where it's regarded as the land of the freer milk and honey, looked at even more because they have the Pope. And I don't really know how old he is, but I don't think he's that old either. So he could be a pope for a long time. So this will be interesting to see what happens. Will a lot of dirt come up? Will people start talking about a lot of stuff? bringing up dirt about the Catholic Church more? We shall see. If we hear people talking about the Catholic Church bringing up dirt, will the Catholic Church respond? No, because there's been a lot of controversy with the Catholic Church. So, yeah, it's interesting what's going on right now. Very interesting. New Pope, American Pope, and Trump is in the office right now. So you got a new Pope, and Trump's still like a new president once again in there. So it's going to be interesting how the world views. They try to, them, Trump is going to challenge, which he already has challenged. And the things what he's going to put out there, is he going to use the religion? Is he going to mention more what people would say godly things because now you got an American Pope? We shall see. We shall see, because now that there's an American Pope, the American Pope, when he speaks now, will the Americans listen? This is going to show you who believes and who doesn't believe. Nothing wrong with that, but it's going to be interesting because the Pope, for a long time, is regarded as the highest, one of the highest spiritual positions on earth. That's what it is. They regard the popes as the highest spiritual, how they put it out there. But that doesn't have to be fact, but you see them put it out there that they regard the popes very high. That's Rome. So Rome's in America right now. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Rome is not just in Rome, now it's in America. For sure. This is a symbol. People have to look on it. This is something. When you see that who's in charge right now in America, Trump, right? And you see how he's moving, and now you got this new pope. The last pope, he was sick for a while. And it was kind of it's like a script, like how he passed away after Easter, was it? Around that time, right? So he passed away around that time, symbolic. And now, look what we have, American Pope. And America represents the leader of the world. So now you have this guy who's American, and he's never been known to anybody but the Roman Church. He wasn't known to America until now. The church knew about him, and they chose him for a reason. People gotta look at that. They chose that Pope, Robert Prefoz. I don't know if I'm saying it right. From Chicago. You know what I mean? So he got his American history. And now, all that teachings, all the stuff he's done through the years, now he's the Pope of the world. And he's from America. Have to look on that. The Pope represents the world. And that now is America. Yep. So, to be continued. It's going to be interesting how if Trump is going to invite him to the White House. Will Donald Trump, invite the Pope to the White House? Probably will. Be the first time you've seen the Pope. Maybe I don't know if it happened before, but this will be the first time you see the Pope visit the White House. That's what's gonna happen. Trump for sure wants this Pope at the White House. That's power. Even a picture just with both of them. That's power. Trump and the new Pope, Robert Prefoss. Right? I don't know if I'm saying it right, but he's the new Pope, the American Pope. And Donald Trump is right there. It's a new age, a new order. You got even Elon Musk is in the midst. See that? You got Trump, Elon Musk, and the new Pope, American Pope. What next? Bless up, people. Subscribe, support the channel. Support the channel, Down to Earth Podcast, Down to Earth Network. Yup, just spitting some news. What's out there? There's a lot of things going on. I know that India and Pakistan, they're fighting. They've been fighting. No one's really talking about that. They've been doing some heavy fighting. Casualties probably on both sides. And you know what? That media is suppressed, but that's going on. And remember, India got a nuclear weapon. That's what they say, and I think Pakistan maybe. Either way, that fight's going on right now. No one's really talking about it, yo. Pakistan and India, India's big, yo. They're fighting, yo. They never liked each other really, but they're fighting. One's accusing the other side of having terrorists come and do some type of thing, and that spark off something. So India and Pakistan, they're fighting. Hopefully it doesn't get even worse, because that's like war business, what's going on down there. So that's news down there. What else is going on? Yo, there's always something going on. But people like the spicy stuff. They love that on the internet, yo. Spicy stuff. What else is going on out there in the world? The only thing what people what I see going on, people are suppressing that, is the stuff what's going on in Africa. So if there's a revolution going on, they don't wanna they want to suppress that for sure. They're gonna want to suppress that, and they are trying hard to suppress what's going on in Africa right now. Trust me, you're hearing the stories, especially from Burkina Faso with their leader, but it's still not that strong. It's out there. You know it's out there, but you could tell if you're an intelligent person that they're filtering out the media, so it's still not hitting with everybody like it's supposed to. But it's out there. You're seeing clips. It's up to you to look for the information, what's going on in Africa right now. Yeah, a lot of things are going on. A lot of stuff I don't even know what's going on. But there's something going on right now. Right? In Burkina Faso, in Africa, in Mali, where else? It's a revolution going on, and they don't want people to know about it. But you gotta look it up, right? I done a part on it, but you could tell, like I'm saying, they shadow ban when you try to put out certain type of info. Shadow ban, right? Yeah, man. But yo, people, subscribe in the link. Bless up.